Hello everyone, welcome to Your City in 5. I'm Martin Padilla, filling in for Ricky Saillas. We're here at San Jacinto Plaza, where a new display can be found commemorating Hispanic Heritage Month. We'll tell you all about this commemorative display, but first, here's a quick COVID-19 update. The daily COVID cases continue to spike at an alarming rate of 200, 300, and at least one day this week in the 500 range. Health officials believe the spikes are in part due to COVID fatigue, which results in people not practicing the vital health and safety precautions. The public is urged to take extra precaution and not become complacent. Remember, you still need to wash your hands frequently, you still need to wear your face coverings whenever you're around others who don't live with you, you should avoid large gatherings, and if you suspect that you might have come in contact with someone with COVID-19, go get tested. Testing locations and more can be found on epstrong.org as well as the city's social media pages. Meanwhile, because of the spike in cases, trick-or-treating on Halloween will not be allowed this year, but the city will be offering safer alternatives to celebrate with your loved ones. Door-to-door trick-or-treating will not be permitted this year to help fight the spread of COVID-19 in the community. Some alternatives that the city has provided are virtual online parties or contests, car parades that comply with local public health guidance for vehicle-based parades, such as drive-through events where individuals remain in their vehicles and drive through an area with Halloween displays, Halloween or Dia de los Muertos movie nights at drive-in theaters, themed meals at home with same household members, and decorating homes and yards are some alternatives that you can do to celebrate the spooky season. And if you choose any of these options, always remember to still wear a face covering, practice social distancing, washing your hands, and if you are sick or have been in contact with anyone who's been sick, stay at home and away from others. For more information, visit our social media pages or visit epstrong.org. Elsewhere, the City of El Paso Fire Department and Department of Public Health wants to remind everyone that free flu vaccines are now available for anyone 6 months of age and older. Getting your flu vaccine helps reduce the number of flu cases and will in turn help hospitals maintain availability to treat those for COVID-19 infections and other serious illnesses. Again, flu shots are free and no appointments are needed. All we ask is for you to print and fill out the patient questionnaire before getting your flu shot. The following drive-thru sites are open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. City East Side Site, 301 George Perry Boulevard. City West Side Site, 7400 High Ridge Drive. Additional locations and information can be found by visiting bepowerflu.com. If you're a child at heart like me, we have some great news. The city recently broke ground on the upcoming Children's Museum.
2, 3.
City officials and the El Paso County Community Foundation, along with some future museum lovers, dug the first shovels into the ground.
This Children's Museum will be best in class. It will be a great driver for our downtown and our museum district and bring in more people to El Paso to come and visit and see what we have.
Award-winning architects from the firm Snøhetta unveiled the final design for the 70,000 square foot museum. The 4-story building will host interactive experiences in science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics to stimulate imagination, creativity, innovation, and lifelong learning. The museum, which is part of the Quality of Life Bond Project's voters passed in 2012, will be located in downtown El Paso and is expected to be completed by fall of 2022. More information can be found at epcmuseum.org. In other news, a Fortune 500 company is coming to the Sun City. The Borderplex Alliance, the City of El Paso, and El Paso County announced that TJX Companies Inc. plans to open a distribution center. TJX is a leading off-price apparel and home fashions retailer in the U.S. and worldwide.
This is one of the most important announcements we've done since I've been there. To recognize a $150 million capital commitment from a company and 950 jobs with an expected annual payroll in excess of $30 million a year is so significant for our community.
The 2 million square foot distribution center will help create approximately 1,000 full-time jobs in the region once the facility is fully operational. It will also help reduce burden to tax homeowners, provide an additional $30 million in wages each year, and provide an estimated $563.45 million in direct and indirect economic impact for El Paso's wages and taxes over 10 years.
These jobs, these projects are very coveted and they're very, very competitive. There were dozens of cities and states that were vying for this project, and to win this, it's a good day for El Paso and our region.
In other city news, Visit El Paso unveiled its newest display celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month in San Jacinto Plaza. The first display of love letters was a tribute to COVID heroes unveiled back in July. These letters will continue to change to celebrate and recognize various groups, special occasions, and as a reminder of how El Pasoans continue to spread a message of love and hope in a time where it's much needed. The display will be presented through November. We encourage the community to come down to San Jacinto Plaza, take pictures, and share with your friends and family, all while practicing social distancing and following health protocols. Well, that does it on this edition of Your City in 5. Remember to keep up to date with everything that's happening in your city by visiting our social media pages. Remember to wear a face covering and get your flu vaccine to keep your community safe. For Jonathan Romo, who's behind the camera, I'm Martin Padilla. We'll see you guys in the next Your City in 5.